We're gonna try something. The audio might be really fucked up. Okay, let's get that out of the way. And there might be a music loop. In fact, if we turn off desktop audio and go simply off that might be better, because then there's no music loop. Whatever you guys prefer. It is echoey in here. My presets are not loaded onto this laptop. And everything sounds like shit. So I'm using a preset that was loaded in G-Hub that came with the program. It may not be good. It may have a too low of a cutoff. Let me know.
Has Edison bought your car yet?
No. Everyone's an asshole. Okay, when you deal with... Hold on. Okay, let's talk man to man. Like I'm gonna beat your ass or something like that. The lighting in here is also shit. Okay, everything about this whole situation is shit. And you're in my way. You're in my fucking way. No. I listed my fucking car on Marketplace for $3,500. I have gotten an offering for $2,000, a piece of shit Honda Civic, a broken down 350Z, and some guy just straight up asked me, what's the lowest you'll go? And I said, $3,000. And he has not responded back to me yet. Now, one guy did give me a pretty good offer, and I got stingy, and I will take the blame for that one. What steak we using? Hold on, let me go get it. Now, I didn't play it fair. And I got the closest thing to magic. We got stew meat. And to make it an equal race, I froze it, which is sin to do with beef cuts. Did you get stingy over $2,800, man? Yeah. No, I should have just taken the $2,800. Or did $29. But now he won't message me back, so. We got stew meat. It's frozen. Still frozen. Which is probably actually a bad idea, because now the mat at the bottom of this is going to be stuck to it. We're going to have to slowly cook it off. Against that is Beyond Steak plant-based seared tips, original, low in saturated fat. That's what it's going up against. I wanted to do pork chops, but they didn't have pork chops at the store. Before anybody asks, yes, I have a mullet. Yes, I need a haircut. Wyo, what's your favorite car that I've driven? My old Impreza. Will it taste like tire again? Probably. I can't imagine this is going to get... Let's look at the ingredients. We did last time. I could pronounce half of them. Let's look at them again, see what we get. Ingredients. Water. Wheat gluten. Faba bean protein. Expeller pressed canola oil. Salt. Natural flavor. Less than 1% of spice. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Pomegranate. Concentrate. Yeast extract. Sunflower lecithin. Fruit and vegetable juice color. Yikes. At least I can pronounce half of these. Contains wheat. May contain soy. That's everybody's favorite ingredient. Question is which one do we cook first? Because I feel like if we cook the stew meat first, it gives it an unfair advantage. Because then all the juices and whatnot, I could wipe the pan out, I guess. What do? Do we do the frozen stew meat that is going to have to thaw as we cook it? Or the Beyond Steak plant-based seared tips? Those are not steak tips. But neither are these, so you know what? I think it's fun. The perfect steak? I believe you mean the Beyond Perfect Steak, sir? How's the audio sound, by the way? I mean, besides sounding like shit, can you guys even understand me? Because, like I said, I'm just using a preset that was on G-Hub. It's fine? Okay. Can you guys hear the music, or should I turn the music up? Or I can turn it down. The music's distracting, let me know. What done mess you aiming for? I have a feeling these are gonna be awful. Start with the stew meat. Sorry. You're in my fucking way. I'm not apologizing. I forgot to turn the stove on. Turn it on halfway. Let that heat up. I look a little homeless. I'm using the laptop's camera here and then my cheap fucking Logitech here. Are you doing the Asmon Gold $2 steak challenge? No? Doing this shit. Which I'm prepared for this to taste awful. I just realized I have this flipped, which means that anybody with less brain smarts probably can't read that. Fuck! I'm gonna do that! Every fucking 5 minutes, I'm gonna do that shit. Raise this up a little bit. Smells a little bit burnt. I haven't used this back burner since I spilled barbecue sauce on it. I think there's still some residual sauce on it. It's just all in French, it's fun. Time to use his paparia skills, fuck yeah. Selling your My Summer Car video that you worked on 70s Ford. 76 Ford F-150 custom with 360 big block, piece of shit, 4-speed manual, 2-wheel drive. Where's the butter? I may not have any butter. I've been neglecting to do any real grocery shopping because I'm gonna have to clear it out anyways. Do you have any sides to go with the main dishes? No, we're just doing the main dishes. And like I know that this would probably be better with like rice or something like that, but we're going based off of taste and taste alone. Using nothing but the finest spray. Dude, leave my great value canola oil alone. I use that shit on everything. Mostly because I don't have anything else. I have no Worcestershire sauce, no Dale's, no barbecue sauce, okay, no soy sauce, which I don't know why you put soy sauce on anything. I should maybe, like, what if I put my little fucking hair in a rat tail or something like that? I don't know how to do that. Hold on. This is blocking it. You see that shithead? He just watches me all day. This is what he does. He doesn't stop. And he knew exactly where to sit to stay behind that microphone, so that way he couldn't be noticed. But I noticed him. Toss some water in the pan to see if it's hot. I'm sure it's hot. Yeah, it's hot. However, the stew meat is like, oh my god, it's frozen. We may not even be able to get this out of the thing. Saran wrap is fucking stuck to it. Oh, dude. Oh! Oh no! Houston, we may have a problem. It's stuck to the inside of the phone. Fuck you! Tried to be all fair and shit. You know, it bit me in the ass. Saying to myself, I'll freeze these because these are frozen, which means it'll be fair. I didn't really think of the fact that when I froze that, the soaking pad at the bottom of that might get stuck. Anybody want a snack? What? We can try to extract this thing off. Or we can do this. Trap some of the heat. There we go. Now we're thinking with our brain. Oh, you're just taking that thing out of the freezer. Yep. Both of these are in the freezer. It's only fair. Welcome to the Banjo Shack cooking show, where I do the bare fucking minimum to make things work. Do you prefer gas stoves? Yeah, I really don't. You know what's weird is since I moved down to the south, these are the only things that you can get. They don't, like, nobody does gas stoves down here. 99% of everything is all electric. It's kind of annoying. But I guess that would also be because in the north, if the power goes out, you still have gas to start your gas stove and cook. You living in house alone? For like the next 2 weeks, because I have to be out of here by the 10th. You want induction. It kicks the absolute shit out of those coil and ceramic plate heaters. Yeah, but they're expensive. Like, an induction stove is super spendy. I mean, it's not that bad, but... it's still kind of frozen. Do that a little bit longer. Try not to burn that. Still want to put seasonings on. Here's the cooker. That's me! I'm like not... This is the shittiest fucking camera I have ever seen. It's so bad. Why does it look like it's scratched? This is... I never use this camera. Don't burn your hands? Dude, I've put my hands on a lot hotter things than that. What seasoning is happening? We got salt, pepper, you know, the normal. We got a little bit of onion powder. Some red peppers. Garlic salt. Nothing wild. Just something to add some flavor. Get a countertop one? I think, why would I need one now? Where am I going to put it? This is a new one. Because the one that was in here when I first started renting went out. And so the old landlord put a new one in. What I did notice is if I go with the van, which I'm still excited for, if I get my fucking car sold, we got one. Is they make a little propane stove oven combo that's like $300. It slots right into your camper. It's tiny. You know, it's not big. It just runs off of propane. It has a whole barbecue hookup. Do you use the chat box to read chat, or do you have another monitor? Well, I'm using the one at OBS right now. I could use YouTube, or I could use the on-screen one. But the on-screen one has a delay. So, which OBS must have had an update. Usually I have to do a whole stream management thing on here. Now I don't have to do it anymore. Chief, do you mind on telling me what you're doing? Okay, so last year, during Thanksgiving, we had what was called the Shmeat stream, which was a comparison between vegan meat and real meat. We did burgers that time. I wanted to do pork chops this time, but they had no pork chops. Apparently, pork chop vegan substitutes aren't much of a thing. Uh-oh. Oh, that ain't good. Oh, this will come off if I just pull. Ugh. There we go. Oh. That's a little hot. Good thing I was a welder in my past life. That looks freezer burnt to hell. If you're an actual chef, look away now. Because, this is fuckery and a half. Put a little bit of seasonings on here. Pepper grinder's not the best. I don't like cheap stuff here, though. I like things with a little bit of kick. What the fuck? It's fucking solid! garlic salt. All right, well, that one, I got another one, luckily. The South and its fucking humidity. Okay, this one's not solid. I feel like I'd add something else to that. Yeah, these are definitely. These are not going to be tender because they've been frozen for so long. They've been frozen for 3 days. I bite that salt brick. What do I do with it? Oh, the traffic cone. Subscribe to the channel. Oh. Yeah, it's fucking rock solid. I kid you not. I mean, look at this shit. Beef steak might require some assembly. I got one more surprise for you, by the way. Hold on. Be right back. Because I don't want to pack it in case something happens and it freezes. I've had this sitting on my desk forever. Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. I still got some left. I got 1 can left. It's probably the last can in existence. I'm going to drink it tonight. And turn this up a little bit now. Hello, Nutters. How you doing? What are you doing? Meow. Beep. Ow. Claws. Yeah, this is how this is supposed to go. That's still frozen solid in there. You see, as I poke at it, stab at it, it's going to tenderize it. Alaskan snow crab, boiled in Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. Someone write that down. Because that sounds awful, but it sounds like it'd be funny. What about like a Portland crab? Not Portland. What do they call it? Maine crab. Or is it Maine lobster? Might be Maine lobster. Spicy steak dew I beg. How much to put the Mountain Dew in the steak? I'll do it. I'll regret it, but I'll do it. It's not piss, it's green tea. I feel the need to say that again. Christ, don't ruin this. Blue crab? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Like Maine lobster or Maine crab. That's at least a $100 donation. Gotta get that van. I've counted my shekels. I am like... I'm very close to... I might be able to afford that. I might have to just look tomorrow. If I could just go buy it for like $2,200, I could go buy it and then try to sell the car later. If I get the van, then we're in that comfortable state of we got what we need. So, right now, the only thing that's stopping me is getting that fucking stupid car sold. If anybody wants an Infiniti G35 sedan with a 6-speed manual gearbox, 160,000 miles, it's got custom wheels on it, it needs new tires, I just fixed the exhaust, but it still rattles a little bit, and it burns a little bit of oil. $3,500. I'll sell it to you for $3,000. Sell the Tahoe too? Tahoe's gone. It's scrap value. $200, baby! Does the van have power? No, we'd have to do all the wiring ourselves. It's just a van. It would need more. Wow, this smells awful, actually. Well, actually, it smells okay. Maybe that's just the barbecue sauce burning underneath the pan. I feel like we need to add some more salt. Now that we've broken it up. Did you do it? No? Can's sitting right here. I probably shouldn't put it that close to a hot source. Put the Mountain Dew in the steak. No. Will the salt defrost it? Maybe. Hear that? It's gonna leave a nasty burn. Put it in. I will put in a little bit of Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. Just a little bit. Ugh, I forgot how bad this stuff tastes. Oh, I made a fucking mess. Put that fucking lid back on. That smells awful. I'm just gonna call it steak nuggets, steak bites. I just joined in, and the first thing I hear is something about Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. We put Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew in the steak. Here. This has been sitting on my desk for like 2 years now. Let me give it a taste test. Just tastes flat. Never mind, there's the burn. It's at the back of your throat. It doesn't hit you until after you drink it and swallow it. And it hits the back of your throat. Only 2 years? I bought it when it came out. I bought a whole, like, 12-pack. And then I hated it. I'd had, like, 2 cans, hated it. Took the shit to the range and shot it. And I thought I shot every can, but this was the lone survivor. And so I put it on my desk and kept it there for, like, 2 years. But since I have to move out, and I didn't want to take it with me, and I didn't want to pack it with anything, we're going to drink it tonight. It's aged like a wine, okay? It's got to ferment. It's probably alcoholic now. No, it's probably just flat after 2 years. I wonder if I could throw this through a car window now. I shit you not. It is rock fucking solid. I bet it's aged like the drink from the farm fucking grill. Use spoon? On what? It's a fucking boulder! When you finish the can, rate it. I will. It's almost there. This is almost done. But there's so much liquid in this pan now that it's not going to grill properly. So that was a bad idea, first of all. I'll shoot. It's not bad, except for the burning aftertaste. That's the only thing that makes it suck. But I mean, it's Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. What else do you expect? When I first got it, when it was like all mixed up, it was really bad. But now it just kind of tastes like orange Mountain Dew. And it's kind of not bad, actually, now. It's got like a citrus aftertaste to it, or a citrusy taste to it. The aftertaste just sucks. I didn't realize how dark it was getting outside. I have these fucking spotlights in the parking lot next to me that shine in my house like it's fucking prison. Not that I'm gonna have to worry about that. I love green tea. So the van I'm looking at is $2,500. I have about $1,800 right now. So if I can get the car sold, the first thing I do is go buy the van. And that would leave us money for wiring, for heat, for a few cabinets and whatnot. And honestly, I could probably build the whole van in that budget. I just wish someone would buy the fucking thing! I have to deal with this parking lot lights when you're sleeping. Well, I could tint the windows on the van and put the curtains up. I wasn't allowed to put curtains up on these windows. I was not allowed to put a curtain rod up on here. Don't forget the special notice cover. Where is Nutters? He has disappeared into the fucking ether. Nutters, what are you doing? Come here. The people want to see you. does not like being held, by the way. Like, he's probably gonna slash the shit out of me for this. There it is. I'm not gonna eat the steak with anything. I'm gonna leave it. It's just a taste test. These are probably done. It looks awful because 2 reasons. Well, 3. 1 is they're meant to be mixed with something. They're not meant to be cooked alone. 2, we cooked them from frozen, which means there's nothing but pure moisture in this, and it's all leaked into the pan. It's got almost a 1/4 inch of water in it. And then we added Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew for some stupid reason. Why we would do that? I don't know. Because people wanted it. And it was a bad decision, and I hate you. But I think we're going to call that done. The problem is I'm going to need to fucking strain this thing in order to get it out. So let me try to get as much moisture out of this thing as I possibly fucking can. I could grill it from here. That worked out pretty well. It looks like hamburger meat. Like, I feel like I should put hamburger helper in this. Poach an egg in the van. Oh, God. Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew egg? Gordon Ramsay is on his way right now to fucking shoot me. More heat, more oil. Oh, fuck. I hate that shit. Here. Give her a little bit more heat. Let's see if we can sear these up a little bit. It's definitely not going to be medium rare. Needs potato. Oh, dude, some garlic mashed potatoes would be great. I don't have any, though. Gotta drop it in dirt. Grow up. Put these to the center where the heat is. You know what this means? We gotta add Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew to the other shit. Gotta add it to this. He got his car broken into? Wait, what? I got my phone in my pocket. Why am I even, like, looking around? Oh. Probably him putting a new deck in it. I think these are done. They do not look very good. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like we could have done better if we grilled an actual steak. Now engulf it in marshmallows and drown it in cheese. I got neither. Use Flaming Hot Cheetos as a seasoning. I don't have any. Drag numbers across the Shmeat. Hey! Where you at? Orange idiot! We demand you a seasoning! I demand your skin! Don't look at me like that, asshole. I think these are done. Yeah, we're gonna consider that done. They're starting to burn a little bit. Alright. Shit. First one missed the plate entirely. Here's the first one. set these off to the side. I'm gonna wipe this pan down. Start fresh. So we got no juices that no cross-contamination. Wouldn't want that in this household. Not in this professional setting. Gotta think of the vegans. If you're gonna want to eat out of the same pan the meat was just cooked in, especially that awful meat that I just made, I'll be more offended over that. He put what in the meat? I'll eat raccoon before I eat that. For anybody wondering, I usually have a lot more seasonings, but like I said, I've been neglecting to go and actually grocery shop. With the whole situation going on right now. So, kind of under-prepared. But I was like, oh, I want to get this done before I don't have access to a stove anymore. Now, this comes with instructions. Cook method, skillet. Heat a non-stick skillet over medium heat. Steak with instructions. Add frozen Beyond Steak and cook for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Someone start a timer. Stirring frequently. Season to your liking and enjoy. Wait for that to heat back up. It sounds like you missed most of it. Oh, you know what would help? Let's turn on the surround sound feature. So that way when I'm over there, you can still hear me. "5:55 p.m. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and add this shit. First of all, what's it look like? Does this look... Hole here. Oh, are we back? My internet shit up for a second, my bad. Huh? It smells like jerky. Can you guys see in there? I don't know if you guys can really see. What am I doing? I mean... Come on, get out. Okay, there was a smell that was an illusion of meat. The second that it hit the pan, though, it disappeared. It smells like hibachi. It smells like a Benihana in here. Dog food. Ding ding. Why does it look orange? That just doesn't look good at all. But then again, I'm cooking it from frozen, so that could be half the reason why. How's it smell? I mean, it's not. It smells like cabbage. It smells like cooking cabbage. There was an illusion of, like, meat when I opened it, like jerky. It disappeared almost immediately. Oh, no, it's starting to smell bad now. I won't lie. It's starting to smell a little bit nasty. Let me put another plate on top of that one so it stays warm. Ah! I just now realized I gotta run out to my car and grab forks. I don't have any forks in here anymore. Look at it burning. I really don't know how... I'm conflicted with the smell. It doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell like meat, but it doesn't smell bad, actually. It's a lot better than the burger that we cooked last year. Leather versus... Oh, wait. We almost forgot the most important ingredient. How can we have forgotten? Bad idea, by the way. There's spice in there, and it boiled off almost immediately. Put the fucking lid on! Jesus! Ah! You ever see that scene out of Gone in 60 Seconds? Where Memphis' brother is making him food? And Memphis is coughing his fucking lung out. I was like, what's it? He's like, I have no fucking clue. That's me right now. That was a bad idea. Ugh. Good stuff right here, by the way. It's not applewood anymore. I put wing dust in here, but this shit's good. I add that shit to everything. Does Ray have standards? Yeah. Would he eat dog food? Probably not. More than likely not. I think the camera's getting a little fogged up. You're a hot wing feed. Oh, hell yeah. In fact, that's what I had for lunch. It's not my Reds. And I know it's bad for me, but I keep doing it. Keep going back. I think these are done. I think these only need to cook for like 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. That's an awful smell. I was conflicted about the smell, but now I had a chance to build up in one area. That's bad. That's awful. Nice to see your stove timer is correct. Yeah, kinda. It's kinda correct. Actually, you can't read that like that. It's 10:57 on the stove. It's actually 5:56, but... Oh, wait, you can see it in the reflection. Okay, so... Southern infrastructure. The power goes out here at least once every 3 days. And so I never bothered to set that anymore. Because it's going to go out. And it's going to be wrong by the time the power comes back. It's going to reset back to 12 o'clock. So why should I care? Steal the stove when you move? No. I'm not going to do that. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's like rubber. It smells like tire again. I think it's the soy. That's gotta be like the one ingredient. That's the one ingredient that's the same across all of them is soy. And so the soy, when you cook it, it smells like fucking burning rubber. It smells like some kid doing a burnout down the driveway. Have you got a separate breaker for the stove? Just turn it off till midday. Never have to set it again. Unfortunately, no. There's a breaker for every room. And the breaker for this room is half the fucking house. Because whoever wired this house was a dipshit. Oh god, it's sticking to the pan. Ugh. Okay, we'll give that a chance to cool off. Oh my god. It smells so bad. Okay, I'm not trying to be mean. I just gotta ask. How the fuck do vegan people, again, you do you, I'm not gonna question you, but how the fuck do you cook that without dying? Because it smells so fucking bad. It's rancid. My plate. It's so gross. It's so disgusting. How do you do it? You cook it in the crock pot, maybe. It's an ethical position. You suffer for your beliefs. I guess. Honestly, I feel like these are doing more damage than anything else. Oh my god. I keep going for it even though I know I'm going to be disappointed every time. That's what. That's what. They're a sucker for pain. Okay? They take pleasure in it. They take pleasure knowing that, hey, you want to come over to my house and cook? I'm gonna cook up some vegan stuff though, because I don't believe in meat. And then you invite your friends over. And they come in and sit down at your table. And you start firing these bitches up. And you just watch them drop like flies, one by fucking one. I love that I told you to put the dew in the meat. You've said that comment like 5 times, and I'm choosing to ignore you to prove a point. The point is that I don't listen to you. I do what I will, and it just so happens you might be saying the same thing that I'm thinking. But now I'm ignoring you, because it's on purpose. When did you accept that you were a furry, Weil? When people start bullying the hell out of me, and then I realize there's money to be made. There's good money to be made here. I'm simply a businessman doing business on my business ventures. Trying to think of the best way to position this camera. So this is the vegan meat. This is the real meat. The question is which one do we taste first? Do we start with this? Do we start with this? Make your face smaller? I do need it. Yeah, I should probably size that down, shouldn't I? Which one is it? There we go. There we go. Perfect. Get me out of the way. Vegan, save the real as a palate cleanser. It's true. It's true. It doesn't get any better. It just stays bad. I'm not trying to make this shit up. Now, it could be the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. But it's bad. It's like really fucking bad. Oh, I want to let it cool off because that's like super hot, and I don't want to eat it hot because then you can't taste it. Like, let's let it sit for 5 minutes. I'm totally not trying to cop out here. Okay, I'm not making excuses, but we want to taste the real meat. We want to taste the flavor. We don't want to burn ourselves on the taste buds. Just eat it. The fake stuff literally looks like dog food. It does, doesn't it? Mmm. Is it hot? It's not actually that hot. Hey, you want some? Ignore how filthy it is in here. We've had people in and out. You want some? I'm gonna take that as a no. I'm gonna take that as a not a fucking chance, idiot. He hates the dew steak. He hates the plant-based dew steak. This just doesn't look right. There's something just off about it. It's like the uncanny valley for food. Okay? It should taste like steak. It looks like steak. But the second you put a fork to it, there's something wrong here. Which is real? This is the fake one. Under here is the real one. This is fake. This is real. Bone apple tits or some shit like that. Oh my god. Okay. First impression, it's not bad. But if you were to tell me that was a steak, if you were to try to convince me that that was a real steak, I would have called you the shittiest chef in the world. Because it is... It tastes like... You can definitely tell it's plant-based. It tastes like a beef stroganoff flavoring. Like a little bit too much cabbage. But the texture is so bad. It's like eating a Jell-O shot. But it's like chewy. It doesn't break apart like it should. It's like, you can tell there's something wrong going on here. It's not inedible. But it's just not good. You put doing both of them? Yes. Yeah, no, I give that like a 3.7 out of 10. It's like a Jell-O shot, so what you're saying is you need it off the stripper's back? I feel like that'd give the strippers so many zits, though. It's definitely got like a really bad soy taste to it. It's not right. It's not bad. It's not good either. It's not like straight up garbage. But I wouldn't like go out of my way to eat it. I feel bad because I made so much of it. I may leave it out for the cats. Who knows? Do you think anything is not edible for humans? I think with some more time and care from someone who's not me, it can be made to be good. But I don't think it's a good replacement for steak. I think it'd be good with it's like a fried rice with it, or something. Or with some cheese, maybe in like a quesadilla or something. Like, you could sneak it in. Basically, you have to combine it with something. So that way you can't really notice the fact that it's not steak. On its own, though, it definitely doesn't taste right. Might work in a burrito. Maybe work in a burrito. It's not bad, but on its own, it's definitely not comparable. It looked disgusting. It does, I mean, you know what would probably make it look, you know what would really probably work well? Is in a fajita. With some fajita seasoning and whatnot, it would probably actually do great like that. But their attempt to make it look like beef kind of works, but I mean, like, shit like that, like, ugh, it's like a paste. But it'd be straight up worse than beef, and that is okay. Yeah, no, compared to actual meat, well, let's do the comparison before we even start. This is the real stuff. This is the real deal. This is what we made. And I expect this to not be very good because to make it fair, I cooked it from frozen. And cooked it in pretty much the same exact conditions with the same exact seasoning. These would be good with like, with fajita and whatnot. Definitely not tender. But it's definitely better. Like, that's better. It's not great. It's dry because we cooked it from frozen. And pushed all the juices out of it. And it's still a little bit chewy. But taste-wise, it's tons better. I give that like a 7 out of 10. I could have done a lot better job on that. But compared to two, it's a lot better. So, between the two, you could sneak this into something and make it passable. It's not gonna be as good as real deal beef, but you can almost get away with this. And I feel like we've been cheating a little bit, because now that this is the second beef product that I've done, I should have done chicken or something like that, where apparently it's a lot more successful to replicate. I didn't have any, like, chicken or anything. I would have liked to do pork chops, because I could cook a mean pork chop. They don't have pork chops either, at least to the store that I went to. So, okay, could have done better. You're going to have to work with this one to make it work. Cooked in the same conditions, 7 out of 10, 3.7, 3.5. Does the Dew a good seasoning? I don't even taste the Mountain Dew, honestly. I think it just boiled straight off. Probably just left nothing but sugar. I mean, I could kind of taste it. It's a little bit citrusy. Yeah, it's chewy. Should have not cooked it from frozen. Thing is now I don't know what to do. Because if this was a normal stream, I'd switch to playing a game or something like that. This thing's not set up to play games. But we only been streaming for less than an hour, and I feel like that'd be a shitty time to cut it off. And I don't have breakfast stuff to make, unfortunately. Okay, I'm working with the bare fucking minimum. Ready to see how bad this camera is? Oh my god. That's so awful. Drink the can. It's not really that hot anymore. Like, it's got a slight burn, but it's not that bad. Kind of just hangs on the back of your throat, or the top of your throat. When Nutters eat it. We tried to get Nutters to eat it. He won't. I don't think he will. Nutters! Kiki, kiki, kiki! You want some? He's kind of interested in it. Hey. Not really showing any interest in it. No, here, let me put this on. You guys can actually see it. The floor here is so fucked up. He's just sniffing it. Nope. He's not interested. Alright. Let's be fair. Hey, how about this piece? He may not eat that either. He's not really a scrappy. Yeah, he doesn't really eat table scraps. Which is nice, because it means I can leave shit alone. Unattended. And he won't mess with it. It's handy. This camera is so bad. This is a 1920s washed out film. The camera's only capable of 720p. Now, I could do it like this. Hold on. Because I do have a whole nother camera. And I should have probably done it like this. Instead. Oh my god, my mustache! Did I need to shave? What a fucking... I don't think this goes any higher. This is not built for 6'4" fucking people. Does that work? No. There we go. Welcome to my household. Whatever. All the influencers are 5'8". They're weak. Cowardly. Stand in the fear of my 6'4" beastiness. You know what I've noticed? Oh, you guys probably can't even hear me. Is the cardioid button on my microphone is burning out because I have it on so often. Because I haven't ever have a need to use the surround sound setting. You're Germa height. Well, how tall is Germa? Isn't Germa short? Isn't Germa like this? Let me get the microphone out of the shot. You can hide behind Che. Isn't Germa like this? I'm like this. Do you think Notice has been at the mic? Yes. Look at the fucking pop filter. He fucking steals it. He's staring at it right now. He's like locked on target right now. Here, let me do this. Filters. Add. Color correction. Okay. Opacity. Oop. No num lock. There we go. Now you guys can kind of see me when I stand over here because I'm stupid. Welcome to my wonderful abode. My place. I have to get all those down. I wonder if I can get those down. Just sitting here. Oh, you guys probably saw a lot more of me than you wanted to see. What even are those? They're model kits. They're model kits. I like collecting these and building these every now and then. I used to take these and build like Mad Max models. Go off the instructions and instead make my own variations. I had tons of these, but I never run with me. Walmart sold a bunch of them, and then they never sold on Christmas, so I just took the liberty of taking the ones that I wanted, which were all of them, because I thought they were neat. Okay, now it's... Yeah, I cannot set this thing any higher. Oh, 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 ha, 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 ha. Yeah, that's the best I can do. Is the roof rusty? Yes. And the walls, too. The walls are rusty, too. As you can see. And it's like cobwebs all up in there. And there's like spider webs. And this is my favorite part. Is there's termites in this house. So I can just take this with me wherever I want. Because it just came right off. And it's being chewed away by the termites in here. Isn't that lovely? What's the white thing hanging behind you? Oh, that's a fake plant. Let me put this disgusting thing back. Oh god, how do I put it back? Like nothing ever happened. Are you talking that thing? Yeah, it's a fake plant. I'm probably just gonna leave it in here. I'm not gonna bother bringing that stuff with me. They're full of cobwebs and everything. Somebody else can have them. The real plant would rust. Build a model, Lyle. Thanks. Maybe I will. I keep getting out of shot. I'm not good at this IRL streaming thing. Like, what am I supposed to do? The fucking webcam, if the webcam wasn't wired and I had like a what do they call it? The lapel microphone, I would walk around this whole place. We could have a little house tour. Someone just shoved a bunch of shit. A giant metal shed and called it a house. This used to be a garage. That used to be the garage door. Then they turned it into a house. And they did such a shit job wiring this house. They put this thing in here that looks like a range, but it's not a range. It's just got a light in it. The light doesn't even work when I plug it in anymore. And the fucking plugs behind the computer where I plug everything in, A, aren't GFCI, and B, I had to tape half the shit in because the plugs are so loose. This is my shitting on the house that I'm being kicked out of stream today. What about it? And chat's over here, so I'm paying attention over here, but the camera's right here, so I should be paying... This shit's hard! How do people do this? Honestly, it'd be pretty dope if you had a little table in it when you get the van and do Model Stream Mondays. I would love to. I do want to put a little desk in. Okay, so, the way... Hold on. Hold on. I have a perfect idea. Last night. You probably can't hear me because I have cardioid mode turned on. I shared this in the stream last night, my plans. Okay, I have a lot of plans. I got this whiteboard here. Okay, let's say we have the back of the van. Let's say we have the back of the van. This is going to be the back of the van. Not to scale. Not to scale. Okay, we have the doors that open in the back. And we have the door that opens on the side. Get the fuck out of the way. I'm surprised that stays connected like that. The back of the can has a massive mix stand in it. Something like that. It kind of looks like breasts. Like, it looks like I'm making a really poor drawing of, like, a female's chest. I promise this is a van. Okay? You got the sliding door here. Okay, what I want to do is I want to have the bed here, however long it needs to be. It needs to be a little bit over 6'4", because I'm 6'4". So this needs to be like 6'5", 6'6". Bed. The way I want this to work is it'll pull out. And it'll be like a top cushion that I could take out and put down on a platform that would pull out with slats. It's mirrored. Fuck! It is. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's you guys get the idea. Okay, take this. This is driver's side. This is passenger side. You guys can't see it. I have my ramblings now. I have no idea what this stream has turned into, so we're just going for it. Anyways, he's gonna sleep on a deb. That looks like bed from where you're sitting. Shut the fuck up. Quit complaining. Look, stop looking at my beer gut. Okay, it's the hoodie. It's like folded up. Okay, we got a little partition here that's gonna work as a cabinet. Net. Yes, that's not how you spell cabinet. I have limited space. You put a little I in there. Okay, you can't see it anyway, so shut the hell up. And here would be a desk, a little small desk. Okay, with probably like one monitor and my drawing tablet that sits there. So a monitor sitting up the wall, drawing tablet sits down here. Maybe a platform below that. I have my mouse and keyboard, so that way they don't interfere. Okay, on this side, it's going to extend outwards past the door. So when you open the door, you're going to see behind the cabinet, and where there will be propane storage, where you could open the door, access the propane from the back. And we'd have that little stove here. That's a stove. Do you guys believe that I'm an artist? Okay, up here, we got another cabinet. Tall cabinet. Okay, we got a sink that goes here. And some countertop space. And I want a little thing that can go over the sink so we have full countertop space whenever we want. And, you know, maybe I'll put a little TV here or here, depending on where I put the mattress. Like, I could put the pillow here, have me sleeping with my feet towards the doors, and then I could have a little TV that swings out here. And I'm gonna have a little backup camera so I can see behind me. Doodle a character for us? Oh, I can't do that, like, from scratch. Not off the top of my head. Oh my god, that was not a good circle. Oh wow, this does not erase. What have I done? Shit. Anyways. That's me. That made things worse. I need to learn to not do that. How about cat bed? Well, hear me out. Okay. Either above the bed here, which means I wouldn't be able to put the TV there. Maybe I can put the TV like right here. But somewhere like here or here, probably here, is going to be a little elevated platform for the cat. So the cat could sleep there. And he could be above everything, because cats like to be above everything. Think the stuff will stay fastened when you drive it? Yeah! Oh yeah, totally. Okay, I'm an engineer by trade. Okay, remember that. I'm an engineer. I can make these things work. So I can have the bed there, pulls out, have a little desk there, have the monitor hard mounted, have the computer hard mounted, have everything hard mounted, and just remember to put the drawing tablet up before I leave anywhere, because I don't want the drawing tablet hard mounted, because I want to be able to move that thing around wherever I want. But what I could do is I could cut a little notch in the top of the desk, because I have a little tablet stand that holds it at 45, that the back of the tablet stand could go into, so that way it doesn't move around if I ever accidentally leave it. So you can take commissions. Yes! Yes, I can. I want to build this to be as efficient as possible. I don't know exactly how much space I'll have. I'm using my plan is to use a Chevrolet G20 1987 van. I found one for $2,500. That's like way cheaper than I found any other ones. It's rough, but it'll do. What else am I missing? Sink, stove, probably a little mini fridge under here. And we're gonna have probably not that far, nor that. We're going to have overhead storage. We're going to have overhead storage here too. And here if we can afford it. And then little in the door slots. Because there's little indents on the door slots. I'll probably put a panel in the back, just hiding the mechanisms, and then have a net that can hold things in. That's not how doors work on the drawing, but you know what I mean. That you can't make sense of anything that's going on here, but basically, what I'm saying is, we monkey. And I'm destroying my cable for my microphone. You guys kind of get the idea? It's mirrored. You guys gotta get the idea? Because I sure as fuck don't have to draw on this. Are you gonna cook food without a freezer? No, I'm gonna get a little mini fridge with a little tiny freezer in it. Because they make fridges that are, you know, yay big. And they have a little freezer compartment in the top. I don't need a big freezer. I could, like, get an expensiver, that's a word, more expensive, separated fridge, but I think those things, like, are 220, 250 watts of power. Because we have both a money budget and a power budget. And I had a big old freak out about power not too long ago, and anybody in the Discord can remember this. Heating insulation. Okay, heating. Diesel heater. You can get a diesel heater for about $100. And all a diesel heater is it has a flame, heats up air, pushes the air out. So the diesel exhaust fumes don't go into your cab. It's just hot air. They're highly efficient. And they don't use any wattage. They use maybe like 10 watts from the running because all they're doing is burning diesel. How are you going to power that? Okay, so the power thing. Let's get on the power because this has been my little freak out for the past month trying to figure out power. Power is going to be on a 3,000 watt inverter. We were going to do 600 amp hours of battery life, but considering that I found the stove that's not going to be reliant on power, I could cut that down to 400 amp hours. We need at least 250 to power a 3,000 watt inverter, at minimum. at full tilt, that's the minimum that you require for 3,000 watts. We'll never need We'll never need 3,000 watts. Maybe to power a small water heater, power AC if I put AC into it. The Mountain Dew's fighting back. But that's roughly what we need. So if I get 200 amp hour LiFo batteries and run them in parallel, that gives us 400 amp hours, charge it via solar, we get plenty of power all the time. Bathroom and shower. That's going to be the one thing we have to sacrifice. I'm going to get myself a Planet Fitness gym membership so I can use their showers. Or a Y membership. Depends on what I can find more common with. Probably a Planet Fitness. Which I don't know how expensive their memberships are to be able to use the shower. And work out. Yeah. I don't know if you notice. It's time for me to get back in shape. I used to have the upper body strength when I was working in welding. Be able to pick up, 12-inch by 4-inch, 5/8 steel beams. I don't have it anymore. No more dad bods. No, it needs to go away. I'm cutting down weight in the van. That includes me. No more Red's chicken wings. I already spent my 6,000 points for McDonald's rewards. So, no more Happy Meals either. I recommend trying to become a manager. You have all the necessary skills. You haven't worked with me. I am an asshole to work with. I don't want to be a manager because I hate working with people. I fucking hate working with... When I was doing welding, I wanted to work alone. I would do the job of 4 people if it meant working alone. I kid you not. I would run the forklift, unload the trucks, cut shit, grind shit, weld shit, paint shit, get back in the forklift and load it up if it meant working on my own. I don't hate people, I just hate dumbasses. Well, unfortunately, everybody's a dumbass. Gym showers look if you need a shit shower. That's what I was thinking. Or the Y. Or truck stops. Truck stops also have... And truck stops also have washers and dryers that you can rent outside of just laundromats. And they have no problem with overnight stays. Just live at a Buc-ee's. I fucking will. I'll become Buc-ee's #1 customer. I'm gonna get that platinum beaver membership. You guys do not want to see the amount of garbage I've thrown out of this house, by the way. I mean, a lot of this is shit that's not really garbage, but stuff that I don't want to keep and try to store away. There's 6 fucking contractor bags next to me. Just full of plastic bullshit, cheap bullshit plates, silverware that I knew I wasn't going to be able to store. How about network? I mean, internet? I got unlimited text and data on my phone. I did double check. I only get 40 gigs of hotspot. But since I'm canceling my internet service, I could probably just trade it out with paying extra to get the unlimited plan. Depends on, how I feel. Depends on what the price is. I'm going to get a new phone tomorrow. Because my phone is beyond shot. I broke the back camera lens. And it's starting to get ruined. And the bottom speakers have blown out. These no longer work. And the top speaker is starting to go out, so I've paid my phone off such a long time ago that they've been asking me to upgrade forever, and now I have no excuse. I was going to claim it on insurance, but it's $35 to upgrade. So, what model do you have? What models do I have, or what model of phone do I have? Are you talking about those up there? Those up there. I have Coca-Cola Pinto, 1977 Ford Pinto. Looks like it got some meaty axles on it. There's a cat. I have a 1960 Ford Thunderbird, a 1941 Plymouth, 1960 Ford Ranchero, Chevy Nova station wagon, Gran Torino Cobra Fastback, and a Chevy Nova SS. And up here I've got another thing. It's another Plymouth. I have two of the Plymouths. Plymouth? I have two of them. You'll never open the boxes, right? Well, I wasn't going to. You've been just sitting up there, but now I guess I got no excuse to keep them sealed. I don't think they're worth anything. They're Walmart models. Will you make a decent bit by selling your spare shit? I can build the entire van if I could just sell my car. I'm going to sell my TV. I'm going to sell some furniture and whatnot. I'm going to sell my washer for like $150 because I bought that new. But if I could sell the car, the whole build's paid for. Just got off work. What's up? Oh, you missed the. You want some dog food? Here you go, Liquid. We made you something. We made you something special. Here you go. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it right fucking now. This does look like dog food. You selling the Acura? The Infinity? It's a 2004 Infinity G35. Selling it for $3,500. I'll take $3,000. You're eating dog food? Yes. Need a bit of salt? If only you saw what I did put in there. If you sold the car, then you're going to get Uber to go get the van? No, I'm going to make my buddy JT do it. Because I bully him into doing everything for me. For being a cop, he's kind of a pushover. No, I'm just joking. I love him. He's like a brother to me. But I love making officer down jokes in his texts. It pisses him off. Hello, Ossifer. I didn't have anything to drink tonight. Not a drop, I swear. I had to drop off his car. And I saw his buddy working on the side of the road while I was driving his car. And as soon as I saw it, I just started swerving like fucking crazy. Like, I was trying to get him pull over so I could be like, hey, call Jacob and ask him where his fucking registration is in this thing. So far, on the G35, I've been offered a shitty Honda Civic, a broken down 350Z, $2,000, and three people have ghosted me immediately after asking how much I want for it, or what my lowest offer would be. I don't know why people ask that and then get disappointed when I tell them, yeah, I still want the amount of money that I'm asking for it. Duh. Let's see. I've got no messages on it. I might have to relist it. I also wrote on the back of the window, for sale, $3,500, and I've had 2 hits. But they've both been old ladies who thought it'd be a great car for their daughter. And the second I mentioned that it's a manual transmission, they run away. With hell on their heels. Kind of funny, actually. Solar powered phone charger is a good idea to get. I have one. I have it sitting around somewhere. Manuals really aren't a big deal. They're not a big deal. If they're not hard to learn. I don't understand why people are like, oh, I need an automatic because I don't know how to drive a manual. Learn. I fucking learned the hard way. I had a fucking 1969? Might be a 1970. Chevy C10. That bitch had a 3 on the tree. Okay, you want to talk about fucked up shifting down here. Okay, when you're going through 1, 2, 3 on the column, that was weird. A lot of people got confused when I was driving that truck because they thought it was an automatic. How was the column shifter? It really did not like to come out of first when you're going high speed. Like if you ramp it up and try to go from first to second, it'll fight you. You launch up into reverse, it goes. You're like, fuck! Put it into second. What is your future going to be? I don't know. I thought I'd still be welding when I first moved down here. Look at my balding head. I'm going to turn into a chrome dome here real quick. Maybe I shouldn't get a haircut, because it's probably going to be the last bit of hair that I have left. This feature's going to be the new Mr. Clean. We'll have like a 5 o'clock party in the back. I won't learn how to drive manual since everything I own, even my big dump truck, is automatic. By the way, need a dump truck. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm fine, thank you. What do you want? Why are you sitting all polite like? Look at him. Look at him. You guys can't see him, but you can see all my trash. From moving. Look at him. He's sitting all polite like. Nutters, look up here. I promise I'm not a hoarder. It's just literally all this moving shit. I've been having to throw everything out. Do you golf? No. How come you aren't a welder anymore? Because it's a bullshit industry. There's no money to be made. There's good ways to die. And unless you're willing to work 72, 80 hours a week, it's just not worth it. I still have the piece of metal that about fucking killed me. Are you going to live in a van forever? Fuck no. It's going to be temporary. I do want to have like a house and a shop and everything like that. At a year most is what I prefer. Longer if need be, but God, not any longer than that. Keep that piece of metal when you move out. That piece of metal's going with me everywhere. I have all the stuff I'm taking with me. Still got it right here. Straight to the noggin. Your lucky death metal. I find it hilarious. Why don't you go into when people ask me, why don't you go back into welding? It's good money. A, it's not good money. B, because it ain't fucking worth this shit. I'm tired of the near-death experiences, damn it! Not when they're gonna replace me in a week. Coded welding used to be the way to go in the UK, at least. Must have gotten shit in the last 20 years. It's because there's no coding. Here's the process of getting into welding. You go to school. You get your certification. TIG, MIG, stick, whatever you're doing. Then, you don't find a job for 3 years. Because nobody wants the welders right now without like 20, 30 years experience. So then, you decide, well, I'm going to go get some experience. And you go work a manufacturing job. At a compactor plant. At a mounting plant, whatever it may be. And you get manufacturer's experience, which manufacturer's experience is not worth a fucking damn in specialized welding. In fact, it's worth less. Because all you're taught is how to cut corners, how to weld fast, and how to make it look pretty. Which, those 3 things are nice to have, but if they're not structural, they don't fucking want you. And 99% of the time, they're not structural. So then you get shitty welds that look great on the surface, but they fucking like a twig. So you spend 20 years in that industry wearing yourself out because it's usually just bullshit. You're usually job to job to job. And then you get to a specialized job, and they finally try to consider you, but then they see that your experience is mostly manufacturing, and they cut you. Do plastic duck sim? Plastic duck simulator? Yeah, I could probably actually boot that up real quick. I don't have anything set up. Where is... I don't even have it installed. Install it. Watch this. I can put that on the background. So that way people aren't having to stare at my face. Do you have messages? I'm not working this job forever. Here's a quick message. If it looks too good to be true, sounds too good to be true, smells too good to be true. Unsure about that last one. Probably too good to be true. Everybody kept telling me how great money was in welding. I made no money and about died. This is gonna take a little bit. There it is. Now I gotta add a game capture. Put it here. This is what we'll do. We're gonna size me down. I'm gonna put me in the corner. Actually, I'm just gonna turn me off. But we're gonna do game capture first. Okay. Capture specific window. Okay. Put that below assets. Start the game. I only have one monitor. It's pissing me off. Work in IT. It's easy and it's fun. It's not and it's not. I'm going to try to work a shipyard. That's also how you die quickly. I know plenty of people have died horribly. Here, I'm going to leave this open so that way anybody can join. Hold on. I got to boot up a world. I can't see chat right now. Hopefully this works in the background. Looks like it. There we go. Which one do I want? I want this one. There you go. I wish I had somewhere else to sit. Instead of where I was. Here, you know what? Let me go grab my headphones. I can shut that off. Let it hang these up yet. I can grab a chair. And then I could just sit. Oh! I needed that. Oh my god. Which one has headphones? That one's headphones. Turn off Bluetooth. Yeah, there we go. It's still echoing here, I'm sure. In fact, I could probably turn the gain down on my microphone that I'm selling. Now that I'm sitting in front of it. -2 decibels, sounds good. There we go. That's just how we're doing things now. And answer questions. Oh. Ah. Use Mountain Dew seasoning again. I don't think it really made a difference. Oh my god. It's still stuffy in this house. There's probably mold in the walls. Nothing's sealed up here. How is safety at your workplace? Safety? What's that? Let me tell you, at the one job that I worked at that about killed me, 4 other people, I had worked there for 9 months, and that 9 months, 4 other people died at that place. So, safety, non-existent. And before you even ask, no, they did not shut down. It would be mentioned in the morning meeting, they'd have their moment of silence, and it would be right back to work. There was never a shutdown. And the reason why is because they kept allowing orders. The plant that I was working at was the only plant manufacturing these compactors. They would never, ever, ever, ever shut down. Because they were so behind on orders. Because they never put a stop order on anything. How many personas does Ray have? Why do you keep asking me these things? It's in the chat. It is the South. Yeah, the South really only wants their slave labor. Things have not changed since the fucking war ended. The only difference is you have to pay them. But that's it. It's still treated the same. Oh my god. There's no money being made at local shops, and dealerships are a money pit that will chew you out as fast as you come in. Yes. That's why? Well, if he doesn't want to answer that, that's on him. I was told about the money too. I was framed as I would work 20 to 30 years and retire rich, but with a broken body with all the welding fumes. I've worked with plenty of people that, you know, worked in the welding for a super long time. A guy that I worked with, I call him Neighbor. That was always his nickname. He was 87 years old, still working. And I asked him why, because he has plenty of money to retire. But he told me to my face, if I retire, I will die. Because your body gets so used to a climate like that. When you retire, you pretty much have almost like a stroke out. You die almost within the same year. Most people do retire or die in the same year they retired. Stuff like that. You're going to retire with a lot of money, but someone's going to be inheriting it because you're going to be dead before you get to spend it. Supposedly HVAC is a good trade. I've just come to the point where if someone tells me it's a good trade, I raise my eyebrow. If it's a good trade, why is there a shortage? Now, it might be a good trade. Retirement ages keep going up. Well, that's because Social Security keeps going up. Oh, so much garbage. I just have random steak bites here. They're cold now. Hold on. I should probably change the chat name, or the stream name. Uh-oh. My keyboard's not working. There we go. Chatting and QnA. Save. Does still make those Mountain Dew Cheeto cans? I don't believe so. No. I think these stopped. I think that was like a one-off thing. They might make them again here soon. Long hours, odd hours, kept over by the rail by everyone with even the slightest bit of authority over you. On your local Class 1 railroad. Yep. I always tell everybody, it's like, I hope you have nothing against gay people going into welding, because the man's gonna fuck you. And it's gonna fuck you raw. Which sounds fucked up. I probably shouldn't say shit like that, but it's the fucking truth. Is there a duck at the bottom of the pool? He's a rock duck. And now there's a poop duck. This is a public room, by the way. If you could find it, you can join it. I don't know. I just decided trades like that are no longer for me. Are you aware that your art looks like DuckTales? You and everybody else, grab a ticket, get in line. Damn it. Everybody says that. I've yet to get my cease and desist, though. And so until then, Disney could suck these nuts. Slide! What's your last day at the house? I have to be out by next Saturday, the 10th. So. If I can get my car sold by then. If I can get my car sold by the end of the week, I'd be solid. Ugh. All my wires are falling out. This is such a bad place to stream. This is like the most fucking cursed stream setup I think I've done in forever. And I mean that. Ugh, the kitchen? Yeah. By the stove. And my echoey ass living room kitchen combo. The $2,800 guy, have you tried pinging him back and say I've had to deal with half a dozen idiots in the last 24 hours? 2,800 is yours to get away from that rubbish? I might text him tomorrow and be like, listen, I want this thing fucking gone and out my driveway. $2,800, you pick it up today. I can go buy the other van and be on my fucking merry way. I can start moving everything out of here, put it into storage. And figure out another way to get, you know, an extra $200. I was promised there'd be a lack of mechanics in the industry. Ha! And the industry would pay good money to retain and bring in new techs. That's fucking hilarious. But also depressing, because that's not even remotely true. When someone says there's good money in this trade, but they can't fill it, there's a shortage of it. First thing you should always ask is, if it pays so good, why is there a shortage? It's because it doesn't pay nearly as good as it sounds on paper. I've got a bullshit fee. And while the job might pay good, the bullshit that comes with it isn't getting paid. You want to know how much I made when I first started welding? When I was promised, oh yeah, there's good money to be made in welding. Good money to be made. When I started welding, I got paid $12.50 an hour to weld. I was getting paid worse than a fry cook. To weld racks for Tesla and Mercedes. What year was this? This was 2 years ago. Oh, more like 3 years ago, I guess, at this point. Mountain Dew meat going to the best of 2024? Oh, yeah. When I started working 72 hours a week, it was $18 an hour. The only reason I made so much money is because I was working so much overtime. And then when I switched to a new job, I was making $17 an hour. Which is not bad. But for the shit that I had to deal with, and the fact that I was certified, no. What was the state minimum wage? $7.25 an hour. Federal minimum wage. There ain't no state minimum here. If they could go away with federal minimum wage, they fucking would. Didn't they increase it to $15 an hour? No. Federal is still $7.25 an hour. There's some states that have switched to $15 an hour. Oh. California is 16 an hour, 20 if you work in fast food. That'd be nice. I've never been money driven. My bills are paid, and I have enough to, for example, this piece of shit. I don't overthink it. That's enough for me. See, the shitty thing is I wasn't necessarily money driven. I wanted to get into TIG because I like TIG. But you cannot get into TIG welding. And then I took engineering on the side and tried to get into engineering. Because I liked making stuff. I liked designing stuff. And I couldn't get into engineering. I like crafts. I like making things. But when it comes to work, it's just not possible. This is a dirty fucking countertop. Oh my god. I clean this thing every fucking day almost, and it just is always constantly dirty. I think he used pallet wood to build this. I have no idea if the ducks have steering or not. No, they don't. They just kind of do their own thing. Work sucks because you're not normally not doing the things you dream of doing. Not necessarily then. Like, the work can be fine. Like I said, it's the bullshit that comes with it. I would have no problem welding all damn day and all damn night if it didn't come with bullshit on top of it. If I could get it to work, sit down, put on some music, and start my project, whatever it is I'm working on, I'd have no problem sitting there and doing that all fucking day on my own. But I can't. Every place I would go to, there was always some politics or some bullshit that went with it. That would make your job way harder than it fucking needed to be. When I started at the last job that I was at, the system was, you had a piece of paper, you wrote down the model that you were working on, you checked off when you finished it. If you didn't finish it, you put the time allotted that you put on there and when it will be finished. Simple enough. You had the piece of paper, you had it on clipboard, you put it on the wall, you just go and do that. Then they had to add this stupid fucking computer system that added 30 minutes to an hour to everything. Because if you fucking farted, they needed to know. If you used the bathroom, they needed to know. If you were to pick your fucking nose, they had to know. But the thing is, the computer, they didn't have a computer for every station. So if I had to take a shit, I have to walk all the way to the next fucking department over, log in, find the project I'm working on, put in a 5-minute time allotment for me to go take a fucking shit, log back into the project and start it again. And then they come, the job that I was working was remanufacturing, so I get heavy-duty Cat engine stands that would be busted and mangled up and broken and torn and shit like that, and I have to cut it apart, grind it out, weld it up, repaint it, send it back out. That may take 15 minutes if it's an easy job. That might take 2 days if it's completely fucked up, or I have to build it from scratch. No. It was an hour for everything because we didn't know that manufacturing could be variable like that, or remanufacturing. Someone introduced key performance indicators, and that manager was being measured against them. Yep. They'd come and ask me, this project says it only takes 2 hours. Why are you on day 3 of this? Well, because the project takes 2 hours. If it's fine. But I'm having to build it from fucking scratch! Assholes! And I'm just one person. But don't bring any of these morons over here because they don't know what they're doing and I don't have the time to train somebody. Five-minute job. Yeah. Oh, it's 5 minutes. Go have at it, bro. I'm gonna go take a quick smoke break. It just would piss me off so much when somebody who sits on their ass all day and picks away at a fucking printer and whatnot comes out and says, well, this said it should have been done an hour ago. Is that so? Says who? Should make a vid on how to weld properly. I don't have any equipment. You know how much a welder costs? Plus, it'd have to be on 240, and 240 it's expensive to wire in because you need a 30 amp circuit. I can't say the shit that I said at work in this stream, or there will be no WYO to wake up to tomorrow. Can you explain it without a welder? I cannot explain things. I have to show things, how things work. I can't explain to you how welding works, just sitting here. Get 210 volt generators and cross them up. Instant 220. Yeah, but you don't get the amperage. In fact, that'll just blow a breaker the second you do. That's still only 20 amps. When you run voltage in series, it only increases the voltage, it doesn't increase the amperage. You need 30 to 40 amps to weld with. The machine can convert the rest to a higher amperage, but you need at least 30 or 40 volts plugged in. If you're taking house 110, you're only getting 15 amps out. Shut up over there! You only get 15 amps out. You get your 220. Get the amperage for about 3 seconds. Yeah, before you burn someone's house down. Batteries in parallel stay the same voltage, but increase the amperage. Batteries in series increase the voltage, do not increase the amperage. Or we could just join the rest of the world and have 220 at a base level and just have to install a 30 amp breaker. But no, us Northern Americans have to be special in some way, shape, or form. Reminds me of my time at Wally World. You get 6 hours to do 60 hours of work. Good luck. That was according to computers. You guess how long the actual job will take. At Walmart? I remember that shit. I don't know when you were working there, but we had the note system on the TC-70s. And we had an absolute fucking hopeless store manager who would get his dumb ass up every morning and walk on through. Oh, that looks like something that can be fixed in 5 minutes, but instead, I'm gonna take a picture of it and leave a nasty note for this poor fucking DM and walk away instead of taking some fucking initiative as store manager and fixing it myself. And then you get 30 or 40 notes in your fucking note app about the stupidest, pettiest shit. Dryers, fridges, and stoves are usually 220. Yes, but on a 20 amp breaker. Or a 30 amp breaker. Sometimes a 30, but you usually need a 40 amp to weld. Washing machines are just 120. Same with fridges. A lot of fridges are just 120. Because a fridge doesn't draw that much power. It draws about 160, 170 watts. Mini fridges are like 80 to 90 watts. If you have a freezer, there's sometimes more. Like 110, 120. I've been looking at a lot of power stuff as of late, if you can tell. Pineapple. I agree. Couldn't have said it better myself. Fridge is 120. Yeah. Most appliances like that are going to be 120. Electric stoves are going to be 220. Dryers are going to be 220 because the dryers and stoves are just giant resistors. That's all they are. Hobart and Aesop do make 110 shielded welded wires. Well, I mean, so does everybody. Everybody does. Lincoln Electric does. Miller does. I had actually a little badass stick and TIG welder by Everlast. And that thing was kick-ass. Little green box. It had a little strap on it so you could carry it around. Plugged right into a 120 outlet. On a 20 amp breaker, it'd weld all fucking day. Now you can only get about 90 amps out of it. But for stick welding, just lay in it a little bit longer. You don't go as fast. You use 7018, if you use 6010, it's gonna fucking burn out on you. You just go a little bit slower with the rod, puddle gets a little bit wider, you might get a little bit of undercut. But it'll penetrate a lot better. And use the smaller 3/32 7018 also. I was looking at stoves recently. Pretty sure they go up to 6 kilowatts or so. Obviously, wiring has to be upgraded unless you want fires in the wall. More efficient stove if you have fires in the wall. Think of it. More heat, better. Duh. Idiot. It gets quite expensive to rewire it. I remember that from helping renovate our home. Yeah. Well, running the wire is where it gets expensive. All that heavy-duty wire. So you usually need so much of it. And it's a pain to run wire in a house that's already paneled up. So the labor is also just ridiculously expensive. Echo? Yeah, I know! Because this place is a giant fucking tin can! Can. And I could see sunlight. Well, I can't see sunlight. I could see street light through the ceiling. People are watching. I can only see one screen. 16 people. 17 people. Woo! You know what? I'm gonna message that guy right now. There we go. Are you gonna do AC with the van? That's the only part that I'm still unsure of. Because I do want to have AC. I want to have everything independent without having to run the motor. But AC is expensive money-wise and expensive power-wise. Oh, Messenger's not working. Come on. Why does this app exist? just having a little pool party down here in the mini pool. Where even am I? Facebook never knowingly being any good. Oh, well, see, and I was always given it the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, well, I guess the only reason people use Facebook is for Marketplace. But then I realized, even Marketplace is fucked up. I can't edit my listing on mobile. I have to go to desktop to do it. Or else it breaks. Somebody is ascending! I'm not the only one that just saw that. Look at him go! We've got a heli duck. He has risen. It's happening again. It's the fucking rapture. Oh. This guy comes and buys the fucking car and it'll be just, stress relief. Rapture, but it only takes the dust. Aha! Oh, Lord. This chair is uncomfortable. I'm in the server and I saw that too. Rubber duck. There's 2 ducks at the bottom of the pool. Oh! He's got a helicopter hat! It makes sense now! I was so confused! So, was the van your first option to live in a vehicle? What? Well, I didn't want to... I figured if I was going to be stuck in a car, might as well make it comfortable. Oh my god, that is the most cringe fucking shirt I have ever seen in my entire life. And, of course, it's my grandma that's sharing it. I'm back like your heroin-addicted ex-boyfriend on a bender. Welcome back. Coppers in the walls. Pineapple pie thing? I'd imagine so. I think any fruit could be made into a pie. Pineapple pie. Yeah? Yeah, it's real. I think any fruit you can turn into a pie. I can go for some apple pie. Actually, you know what I have? I have blueberry muffins that I bought from the bakery. Why'd the lights go out? I think someone literally just stole the copper in the duck pond. Six showed up, stole all the copper, and has left. I didn't do it. I don't believe you. Blueberry muffin. Also, that pan that I used, it is, I think ready to be thrown out because all the coating is coming off. And yes, I know. If the coating's coming off, the metal underneath is toxic. Yeah. Let me tell you right now. There's plenty of me. If I die, somebody will be there to replace me. What if I cut the catalytic converters out of the van? Sell it for profit to add to the budget. It's my van. Who's going to tell me to not do that? Van already has no cats. I checked. Did catalytic converters become mandatory? 1975. Both converters and nutters. The scrapyard down the street may not take them though. Now that I think of it. I think that's also a good way to get arrested in other states. Oh! Uh-oh. He ain't supposed to be there. Bonk. Michael doesn't need to steal copper from the walls for the money. He does it for the sheer thrill of the crime. Moved to Oklahoma, there's no law saying gas cars need cats on them. Yeah, but I don't think you could cross into other states legally. Like, if I was to drive to, like, New York, or not that I'd ever need to drive to New York, there's nothing in New York for me. Does you drive to, like, California or Colorado or anything like that, I think it's like, even if I'm registered somewhere else, I think you could still land me in a little bit of trouble. I'm in New York, Lyle. Thanks for giving me even more of a reason not to go there. I'm joking. But I don't trust you. Steal those cats the second you cross state lines. Like the fucking Terminator that crawled, like, from Terminator Salvation. That zips out and attaches itself to the bottom of the fucking bus. Or, that's not Salvation. Which one is that? Genesis? What is it? Or that may not even be Terminator. I got a Ryobi Sawzall and a college tuition. Good luck with your Ryobi. The battery's gonna be dead by the time you show up. These are actually really good for being Walmart muffins. Have a Craftsman impact and a few porta cable tools. Porta cable tools are wired, aren't they? They don't have batteries, so you have to keep them plugged into the wall. Speaking of which, I need to find my damn impact battery. I don't know what fucking happened to it. Poop duck. Like, I had my drill, but the battery's not in it. I think I took the, impact to Jacob's house. Is it in Milwaukee? No, it's, DeWalt. I've had it forever, though. It's actually really fucking good. I only ever had one battery. I should probably buy a second one. You're a B fan. I've had that impact since high school, and it's still solid. I've had to charge the battery like 6 times. Hold on. Sorry, checking Discord. Gas is $4.59 to me. It's $2.80 where I'm at. I better go fill up the tank on the car while it's still cheap. Need it, $2.99 here. Oh man. Why are we so close to the fucking bird to the helicopter duck? Ah!
Will you change the name of the channel Wyoming featuring Nutters?
No. I could to the other channel though, Lyle's Logbook, which I have not uploaded to in a little bit. Lyle's and Nutter's Adventure. Or Nutter's Logbook. Thank you for the $20, by the way. Where is that little shithead? He's been quiet. He's up to something. He's up to no fucking good. I tell you that. Warrior Mike? What? No. No. What? No. You know what I just got really sad about all of a sudden? Is I don't have Stream Deck or hotkeys on this computer, so I couldn't hit the duck honk like I wanted to. I got my hand out of my hoodie to do that, and then realized that I'm not at my computer. I don't have my extra keybinds. I have the video file on this computer. I just don't have the hotkey to play it. Oh, be back. I've been moving so much stuff and threw out so much stuff. I threw out my back with it. Need like a nice long hot shower. Quick about it, you probably could go pick your backpack out from the trash. Truck comes. Well, it's too late for that. Put a sunroof in your van. No. Man, here's the thing: is I wanted like a utility van, like a panel van, instead of one with windows, so I could put the what is it? The moon window, the moonlight, the little bubble window in the side of it, like hippies had. I don't think I got the space for it to do on that one. I'll tell you what I'm excited to do, is I want to get back to drawing some more shit, because I've had all these ideas. But my fucking drawing tablet is sitting in the bottom of a fucking box right now with the rest of my stuff. I got my cheap one. I guess I could plug in my cheap drawing tablet, but... Draw your van. I tell you what. You know how... in the 80s, people would buy, you know, Chevy G20s and whatnot? And they do, like, murals on the side of the van? I draw something up like that. Sell your cheap tablet? No, I want to keep the cheap tablet so I can put it in a backpack and tote it around with me. My laptop. Better not put... Get a 20th rubber duck. Yay. Better not put shag carpet in the van. No, I'm gonna put just some cheap vinyl flooring. Although, there's a blue rug that doesn't match anything, that looks ugly, that I absolutely hate. That I'm gonna have to take with me because the cat fucking loves it. I could put nothing in a room and put that stupid rug down, and he would beeline for it. And draw on the outside of your van, Loyal? No, probably not. I don't want that kind of attention. We cannot keep shitting cards. Oh, I know. They're awful. That's gonna be fun to tear out and everything. It's okay. So, how do people live stream on their phones? With like overlays and whatnot. I imagine you have to stream from your computer and use your phone as a webcam. Is there like an OBS for the phone? Hold on. Streamlabs OBS have Streamlabs? Oh yeah, there it is. Streamlabs live streaming. Install. I'm gonna set that up. Because when I get the van, I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna live stream tearing the whole fucking thing out. I think that'd be fun. Van stream. Streamlabs hates Stream Elements overlay though. Well, I'm gonna have to make a separate one for my phone. So does van run and drive somewhat reliably? According to the ad, yes. It's apparently got a brand new transmission that was just dropped in. 3% of the van idea have been looking at places to rent it out. Yep. Let me tell you what, I'm not wanting to pay $1,200 a month to live in a fucking 3-bed house. That's all that's fucking available right now. Or a trailer house for $800 a month. It's all the way out in the fucking sticks. I'd rather just one and done. Trailer house is an hour fucking away. There's nothing available. I'm tired of it. Open. Next. Stream your camera. Next. Default. Save. Okay. Wow. No, I accidentally, denied access to everything. Permissions. Camera. Allow. Microphone. Allow. Do not detect nearby devices. You have no reason. I'd kill to pay $1,200 for a house. I'm not paying to live in a piece of shit rental, piece of shit trailer house of all fucking places. Double what I was paying now. And I'm certainly not paying 4 digits for half the shit. So, at this point, I'd rather just be able to have the freedom of having a van, just doing my own thing. Hi, I'll find your channel. BeamNG trailer you made. Incredible work. You're making more BeamNG content anytime soon. Probably not anytime soon, no. I got other projects I want to focus on. I don't want that to be the main focus of my channel. I'm not going to say that it won't ever happen again, but more than likely it's not going to be anytime soon. No chance of a Blackwater system. What is up with you in the Blackwater system? Why do you want the poop tank so bad? Like a gray water tank, yeah, because I'll have a sink, but Blackwater? Why? Composting toilets are really efficient. Yeah, I don't know if I got the space for it. It's fuck gym bathrooms. Oh. And there's other options. That's why I wanted the extended van, but you can't get extended vans for cheap. I'm ready to go back to my computer with the correct G-Hub presets. Ah, that's my face! Flip camera. What camera are you using? Oh, you're using the correct camera. Scenes. Create new scene. Okay, well, let's say I want to do it like this. I'm gonna have to go and set up a Streamlabs account. When did trailer houses get so expensive? What's the point of them being affordable mobile homes? When people decided that, oh, they're not trailer houses. They're tiny homes. And then, yeah, it just goes downhill from there. Cougar duck. And panda duck. Boat homes are still cheap. Where the fuck are you gonna put a boat home? You have to pay for the dock rental, though. That's where they fucking get you. There must be a way to steer the ducks, because it seems like some people are kind of getting around. Is that a giant duck out in the water? The moment it became fashionable to live in less than 200 square feet, people started charging more than 100K for this. That's probably why I hate society. I'm gonna say something kind of controversial. I blame TikTok and Instagram. Instagram and TikTok perpetuated that shit, or, oh, it's cool to live in tiny spots. It's cool to live really cramped. Which there's nothing wrong with it. But the purpose was to be a cheap alternative to buying a house, buying a rental apartment, or renting an apartment or something like that, to live in confined, smaller spaces. But then it became trendy. Sadly, to become a duck, you have to pay $30 on Steam. No, it's yeah. To buy the game, it's $2. I think the game should be free, honestly, personally. But whatever, it's $2. It's not the end of the world to me. It's not really a game. It's just an interactable background. Cheap things become popular. It's no longer a cheap thing. Ooh! Speaking of things becoming popular, that just popped into my head. The Stanley Cup thing. I was so fucking confused because I didn't know what the whole hubbub was about. But I guess it was over a pink Stanley Cup that Target was carrying. Someone did a lead test on them. And apparently the Stanley Cups are full of lead. Which is not surprising. It's in-game people? Yeah, it's Plastic Duck Simulator. I'm just kind of using it as a splash screen. But this is a public room. Drinking lead? I want one now. It's the fucking Shrek glass from McDonald's all over again. We've learned nothing. Portable Flint, Michigan. But thermos doesn't make you drink lead. I didn't know in the UK that people still use lead for roofs. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but... why I reuse plastic bottles. BPA, bitch! Gonna get you anyways. I hope that guy responds to me, because I'm ready to move on with life. Leaded gas made boomers dumb. Yeah, but I bet they felt really smart when they were doing it. Oh my god, someone came shooting out of the tube at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I don't even know where I am anymore. I've lost track of my duck like 30 fucking minutes ago. Is that me in the background? Ugh. Oh. Why is there a golf ball? The golf ball is still there. Ugh. Can you be the golf ball? I don't know. So what's the plan if the van breaks down? Fix it? I mean, what else am I gonna do? Same thing I have to do with everything else. Fix it. I'll bring tools with me. Excuse me. Tired. What's your number one dream car? God, I hate when people ask me this. I don't know. I haven't driven them all. I can't say what cars I like and don't like without being able to drive them, because you may get them and they're an absolute piece of shit. Bonjour from Canada. Ew. French Canadian. Does Plastic Duck Sim have a recommendation for a GTX 960? Because it's the fucking modern day and age. It's silently telling you, dude, it's time to upgrade. It's 2024. Man, catch up. Whose dream car is a Tacoma? I want a goddamn Geo Metro. There we go. That's my answer. And baby puke green with 750,000 miles on it. Oh god. Ow! Oh. I think it's probably time I start thinking about heading to bed. I'm gonna have to start tearing down everything else. Getting ready to move everything to Jacob's house in the meantime. So, because I'm sure my landlord's gonna start getting pissed as I go into the final week. When's move out day? I'm gonna try to start moving out next week. At least try. I gotta get some clothes cleaned up. So I can start listing my washer and everything like that. Is the end of the stream? Thought it just started? Nope. This is the end. We did our cooking like an hour ago. Hour and a half ago. Actually, almost 2 hours ago. So, I will hope that guy responds back to me so I can get the fucking car sold. If I can get the van, from there it's fine. So, I missed the cooking? Yeah. The VOD will be up though. So, who knows? Maybe I'll try to live stream when I get the van. No, I'm not going to live stream it when I get the van, obviously, because I don't want to like shove a camera in somebody's face. And I'm not sure what the service will be like on the way back. But, when I get it, we can have a little chat discussion about it. Start making real plans. So, I will see you guys later. I'm gonna unset up this horrible stream setup. Good night.